What's up, guys? We're back here again in our Redstone video world, and today we're going to be talking about repeaters. And repeaters have several different functions, actually. Well, five main functions. And the first one we're going to talk about is transmission of redstone signal. So here in this little circuit, without a repeater in it, you can see that the redstone line lights up the torch, or lights up the lamp, but doesn't power this line here. And that's because this block is only weakly powered instead of strongly powered. Whenever a block is strongly powered, that means it can power redstone dust leading out of it as well. Whereas in this case, when you do this, the repeater actually strongly powers this block, which powers this lamp and this line over here. Alright, that's the first function. The second function is signal boosting. So we know from the last video that a typical button or lever can only power redstone for 15 blocks. So if we draw one more out here, you can see that it's not powered. However, if you place a repeater here, then you actually get the signal restored to full power and 15 more blocks out. And you can actually keep repeating that as often as you want to make the signal as long as you want. So that's the second use, and probably the most useful use, I think. And the third use we have is delay. So you can see these little torches here, and you can move them. So each one of these means one tick of delay. So like on this one, it's the shortest. This is 1 tick of delay, 2 ticks, 3 ticks, and 4 ticks of delay. So if we place this back on 2, you can see this line has no delay. This line has 5 repeaters, each with 2 ticks of, or 1 tick of delay. So this has a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ticks of delay. And this one here, each one is set to 4. So it says 4, 8, 12, 16, 20 ticks of delay. And you can see what that means here. When I flip this lever, you can see first, second, and then a little while later the third one comes on. And the same applies when you cut the signal as well. So the one on the left will end immediately, and the second a little while after that, and the third will be the last one to turn off. Just like so. And that can be useful when you're working on timings and things for your larger, more complex redstone machines. This example is the fourth one we have here is directionality. So in this case, you can see when I flip this lever here, both lamps turn on at the same time. That's because all of this redstone just kind of connects to each other. Like the signal is just kind of flowing however it wants to willy-nilly throughout the system. And, you know, that can be fine in some cases, but sometimes you need like one thing to happen and then another thing to happen, and kind of in a straight line like this. So in the same amount of space, we have this line of repeaters going to that one, and then this line of repeaters coming back. And what that means is first that one turns on, then that one. And first that one turns off, then that one. So you can kind of get some directionality because they act sort of like a diode in electricity. It means that the system can only, or the power can only flow through one way, in one direction. And the last function of repeaters is to lock other repeaters. And to be totally fair, I'm not 100% sure what use this has. Mumbo Jumbo just did a video on it a couple weeks ago where he kind of tried to make them useful, and it turned out okay, if I remember right. I'll try and leave a link down in the description. But if you power this repeater leading into another repeater's side like this, it locks it. It's got this whole bedrock bar over it. And then I can turn that one on, and the repeater doesn't turn on at all. And nothing happens because it's locked. And when I turn this off to unlock it, then I can turn this one on. You see it goes all the way through there. But when I turn this one on and lock it, so this repeater is locked in the on position, I can turn that off, and that power stays on. So don't need any more power sources other than that one. Because if I break this, it unlocks and turns off. And that's kind of a basic run through of what repeaters do. They are one of the most handy things in redstone contraptions. And next week, I'm actually going to cover comparators. So they're another super handy video or super handy tool to use in your builds. But anyway, guys, my name's Jerpa, and it was good talking to you guys. I'll see you on Monday for our Let's Play. Bye bye.